Hi, my name is Tim Merrickson, and I'm here with Simplo by Triplo to talk to you today about another backdrop CMS module called Nice Messages. This module is maintained by Alan Mells. Alan Mells is from Altagrade Hosting. I'm just going to mention them quick because we really appreciate the work and support they've been doing for the backdrop community. They are big backdrop supporters and provide backdrop hosting. The Nice Messages module is available like every other module on backdropcms.org. You can download it there. It was first released just in July 31st, and so that was at the time of the creation of this video. It's only been less than a month that this module's been out and available. So I'm going to demonstrate this module quickly on a fresh backdrop site, which I've spun up locally. The only thing I have done to this backdrop site is add the Nice Messages module and enable it. I haven't done any configuration yet. So before we do anything, I'm going to show you how to force some messages, the kinds of messages that this deals with. So if you go up here under Home and you do Flush All Caches, anytime you flush the caches, you get a message like this, every cache cleared. Sometimes, depending on your theme, the sort of appearance of where that message is kind of odd. And I've often been a little bit frustrated by that. I'd like to see something a little better with that. You can dismiss that message, but that's where it shows up. Another example of a message would be, to quickly create an error message. That was a status message. If you just try to save a node with nothing in it, you'll get title field is required. This is an error message. Okay. On the admin theme, they don't look as problematic. Anyways, so I haven't enabled this module yet. I'm going to go ahead and enable this module that I have installed. Okay, there was another status message right there. And then let's go to the configuration, which is here under Configuration System Nice Messages. Another way to find those configuration, anytime you can't find the configuration for a module, just go to the module on the modules page, and if it's enabled there, you should be able to click on configuration. This is the same as if we'd went to Configuration System Nice Messages. Actually, another great thing you can do, which I often forget about, is in this menu search, is just start typing nice. And look at that, it right away takes you, it suggests and takes you to the Nice Messages configuration. So there are some basic configuration where you want the message to pop up. By default, it pops up in the upper right-hand corner. That's over here. We could do the upper left, we could do center, bottom left, or bottom right. I am going to go ahead and move it to the top left. I think I like it better there. I'm going to leave the default styles. This is just the color of the messages. There's three choices. One is JGrowl, one is backdrop, and one is Facebook. And I haven't played a lot with the differences between these. There's a little information here about the difference. You can experiment with that on your own. There is also the option to turn off or on a little box shadow on your thing. Or you can set the nice messages to only appear on certain pages, or to exclude certain pages. By default, it excludes using them on admin pages. I am going to turn that off just because I'd like to show some of the messages that happen to appear on admin messages. It'll make it easier to generate an error on an admin message. Then basically we have, for each type of message, a status message, an info message, a warning message, or an error message. We have a couple of different settings here. And the first is how long the message should remain visible. They are collapsible, so you can close them prior to that. So it's okay to put something long. Like 10 seconds is a long time, but the user can close them without waiting that long. And this is our new messages prepended or appended to the list of existing messages. I presume this is in the case of more than one message appearing in a single block. And then the animation speed, slow, normal, or fast. I did some quick testing with this. Didn't really notice too significant of a difference. I'm going to leave it at normal. Anyways, we have the same three settings for each type of message. which I suppose might be the case that you want to say for an error message. Maybe we want to make that particularly long, just to make sure that it doesn't get missed. So if we go ahead and we save these, we can then go to the home page, and we'll just flush our caches. There we go, and we can see up here in the upper right hand corner now, instead of in the middle of the page, is an every cache cleared button, which is collapsible. I can make it go away by clicking on the X, or I can just wait, and eventually it just disappears. Again, we can go to add content, add a card, and just try saving this without any content. And there we see, instead of getting that message sort of right in the body there, we get this little red block up in the upper left-hand corner. Fundamentally, that's what this module does for you, and fundamentally it's that easy to configure. Nothing really else to tell you about today. Do please like our video, subscribe to our channel. We have a whole bunch of backdrop CMS videos available for you. Hope to see you in the channel.